We have just witnessed a horrible event, and we're trying to make a decision for ourselves. How do we protect our families? Perhaps if we told the president that ISIS had a high carbon footprint, he would hate ISIS more than he hates Republicans. Or perhaps maybe he could blame the shooting in Paris on the Eagles of death metal, which would be just like blaming a video on Benghazi. The solution, I believe, is if you're going to close Gitmo and you want to take people in and you do not have the facilities there to vet, create sanctuary cities, sanctuary spaces. Missouri, use the dorms. If that's how you feel, if you think that if we're selfish because we're worried about our loved ones, then you take them in. You take them in. The way I look at the way I look at this immigration thing. It's almost like breaking up with somebody without getting into, because you don't want to be committed. We're just telling Syria, look, we like you and everything, but we're just not ready for it yet. We aren't prepared. Can we be just friends and just see how far this goes? Because I don't think as a country we are in the state to accept this kind of commitment. As much as we want to, we just don't feel ready yet. It's not you, Syrian refugees. It's us. Well, I hope you understand.
But this is not us, Greg. We are a country that is compassionate. We are a country.
I am saying the same thing. I just said that.
And let me just say,
we're looking for a bad breakup here.
I don't understand why Republican candidates are, in fact, stirring up fear and xenophobia in the United States.
You just proved my point.
I don't understand.
If you were concerned about your loved ones, that's not xenophobia.
Yes, it is.
No,
it is. Because there's no justification. If I say to you, hey, Greg, watch out for that big guy coming up behind you, and there's nobody there, you'd say, hey, Juan.
This is from Juan. This is from Juan, who on a plane was worried about Muslims on a plane and lost his job.
After 9/11,
how was after Paris different?
Oh, because, Greg, when we're talking about refugees, there are statistics available. There's very provable, concrete facts that say since 2011, half of the refugees are children, right?
Yes.
Half are adults over 60. Only 2% are what they call combat age
How about
males.
now?
So what you
How
get
many
is,
do you need?
Right. All I'm saying is we have a strict vetting procedure. We know how this is done. It takes over 2 years before they even get to U.S. soil. And yet, if you listen to this talk about only Christians, not Muslims, it sounds as if you're just saying, we don't have time for anybody.
But not everybody is saying that. What we're talking about is we need to slow this down. We don't want to end up like Europe.
Look what happened to France.
We actually have to be deliberate about this. Again, I'm talking about a relationship that takes time. That doesn't make me xenophobic. And President Obama insulted every American who is worrying about their child and about their spouse who goes to work every day. He may have been directing it at Republicans, but he insulted everybody. He was arrogant. He's a grad student who never graduated.
When Christie says, "Oh, we can't accept any orphans under," what is going on here? This sounds to me like people who are just like knee-jerk reactions.